501, yeah. The Capers, DC. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So I looked at the clock on my stove and I saw it read 501. The original time is 4:57. Well, the fake time is 4:57. You hear the birds chirping in my background. So I woke up to the closer I get to you. The project. Yeah, it's a project. Capers, they robbing. It was their project. 501. I know two people. Well, three. Tish, Rashad, Ferguson, a dude named Tony, and Tish used to talk about a dude named Fella all the time. It's funny because I call God Big Fella when he show up and show out. So I'm on, you know, tarot, and I come across Goddess Queen, Just Me 23 LaRasha, talking about, I forgot the name of the title, but how the pastors were having sex with children and they finding out who we are, right? We, as far as the top ranking chosen ones, okay, that they look down upon, and that's in the Bible. So when French Montana said had the pastor masked up like Yeezy, so in her reading, she also spoke about Sharia, who is badass, a well-known entertainer that I work with, who's also connected to French or whatever, came in to portray herself as to be me. And if you guys watch his TikTok video, he posted a session with him and Kodak speaking in code. Some yeah. It's just, I forgot exactly what he said, but pretty much he's messy. He's messy. And she used to say, I'm so messy. Of course, bitch, you a common ass hoe. So anyway, the closer I get to you, come on with it, Roberta. The more you make me see, by giving you all I got. She's a badass motherfucker. The more you make me see, KANA-GLORY, huh? She's my twin flame. She will about to motherfucker drive you insane. That's my twin motherfucker. I'm a goddamn hit you in the chin. Stop playing with me, ho, cause I came around motherfucking do you slow. That's my woman, motherfucker. I'm a goddamn hit the pudding. So y'all also, I also sorry y'all, I remake music. I can hear freaking 5 songs going off at one time in my head, and like different beats, different bass guitars. It's amazing how my ears, I have the gift of hearing. All God's prophetic gifts has been blessed upon me and given from the divine and the holy higher beings, right? So the things I asked for, right? Every time you see the dandelions, you know how they say blow it, make a wish. So in my dream, well, not my dream, but the spiritual realm, it was a whole bouquet of over 400 dandelions. And I said, okay, God said. And then I said, Charmaine, this is all your wishes. Like Every time I see a dandelion flying in the air, I make a wish. And I've been giving out wishes to other people that did not deserve it, but it's fine. They still did wrong by me and by God, so that's on them. They out in the cold, including my son, right? So I be asking for stuff like I want to be in tune. I want to know what I look like in the spiritual realm. What is my original body scent, right? Listen, I can smell good and bad entities, right? And I said, God and the divine mama, Anita, I want to see and smell your original scent, right? So I just know that death is everywhere. There are flies on the windscreen. When I used to smell Satan and his demons, they smell like Suffer 8. And if those that know what the wharf is in Washington D.C., it's a seafood market, seafood market, everything you could possibly think of, but no poultry and no shit like that. And the smell of old rotting flesh of these sea creatures and animals, it stinks, right? So that's what fucking demons smell like. And y'all, speaking of which, God walked by my apartment yesterday. It was at night. Seconds later, Satan was coming behind him. And this is how I know it was Satan and God. God come in many shades. I just know. When you know, you know. The gift of discernment, right? So Satan, this the first time I seen him. I seen him in many shades before, but when God activated me, his face was all black, and I seen him another time. I was in Cali with the fake ass twin Ray, a French Montana that came in to wow me that I had no idea what was going on, right? So, see him in Cali because he was getting weed and shit to open up his shop, which that's another story. But with my stolen inheritance money, they opened up businesses and shit like that in my fucking name and got my connects in my previous lives. Yes, bitch, I'm connected. In real time, motherfuckers, they got shit off of my name. So anyway, y'all, when God activated me, I seen when he told me to move, go. I saw Satan. His face was pitch black before he started hovering above the ground. When I was activated was January 21st. Sorry, y'all, for yawning. January 21st, Revelations 21, meaning the new world. That's when the new world began. They was coming to take me out. In previous lifetimes, I've been taken out, right? So I'm just looking out the window. Of course, my senses told me to go to the window. I see a Tibetan guy across the street with all black on. And this is the same Tibetan guy that was in my hallway when I first moved in Hawaiian Gardens apartment in Washington, D.C. years ago. And he was he appeared to be like a homeless drunk guy. Listen, God will hide you in plain freaking sight. And he slept in my hallway like 3 or 4 times. So anyway, I look outside and I see a guy walking pitch black, walking on the side of the woods. Y'all, seconds later, a black guy came with a plaid red and black shirt on. No, a vest and a black long sleeve shirt and some like light blue jeans walking on my side of the street, y'all. Satan, that is the same motherfucker that I seen when God activated me that day. Now I met Diablo, I met Satan in another form, things like that, and in real life, and I wasn't scared. You know what I'm saying? Previously, I've seen like I can before my awakening, like I always feel like somebody's watching me. So when I was like 16, no, 17, because I just had my son at 16, 15. I turned 16. So like I was going on 17, Florida Avenue. I felt something watching me, y'all. So across the street, Florida and Rhode Island, the gas station. But at this time, Safeway wasn't there anymore, right? The bus stop there, I think it's a G2 or something. They go to Avondale, right? Y'all, I felt something watching me right before you get to that daggone. Matter of fact, on the side of the gas station, but on the Florida Avenue side and not the Rhode Island side, y'all, I felt something watching me. I looked in that exact same direction. Now I'm across the street, leaving Dunbar High School, waiting to to cross the street. I seen the entity watching me. I looked in this direction. Now mind it was hot outside. This motherfucker had on all black, like the Grim Reaper in real time. And I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't see his eyes. I couldn't see shit. Death was upon me, right? Y'all, that motherfucker seen me and it like disappeared, like whoosh. The motherfucker, you know how you have a trench coat and you swing that motherfucker? I heard it in the midst of oncoming traffic going in both directions fast. I could hear the traffic going, but it like muted out a little bit. And I zoomed in on that motherfucker like I had animal instincts like the to hear. Y'all, I looked at that motherfucker. Satan ran into the sewer. That's how I listen. Underground tunnels in DC is fucking spawnarty city for these motherfucking demons, okay? Tunnels, especially in the Wamata subway station, Metro subway station. They ain't doing nothing but like, listen, the underground tunnels, y'all already know. That is for their little demon hood. So anyway, going back to the bouquet of dandelions, I be asking God to show me what I look like. I want to know what I smell like. I can, I know now, like when Archangel Michael and Gabrielle and God come to visit me, I know what they smell like, and I'm beginning to know their original scent. It's not a funky scent. It's a very distinctive scent, right? So, and I'm being a little graphic. My pheromones, right? My natural pheromones, not human. I'm talking about the natural scent. Of course, we are really not human. We are from the universe, okay? God created us. So we are beings way before we even are human. We are angels that came to earth to help the original angels and stuff like that. I can't explain shit. But the chosen ones, that's what we are, right? I can't explain it, but I'm going somewhere, y'all. So I began to smell a very distinctive scent, in my private area and even my body scent, right? It doesn't stink. And it's something I've never smelt before. And I kind of smell like, wow, this is a weird smell. Where's this coming from? I'm eating healthy. I don't eat meats or anything like that. And yes, I've been eating a lot of greens, so it doesn't smell like greenery. You know what I'm saying? Like you know your body, and with like if you eat fish, those that eat fish or seafood, women tend to smell, and men tend to smell like what they eat. You are what the fuck you eat. Pay attention. Some others have different pH balance, but for me, I can only speak for me. If I eat a lot of fish, of course, eventually you begin to smell fishy down there. I'm keeping it real. I'm not sugarcoating shit. So for the past like 2 months, no, past 2 months, I've noticed that like everything transitioned from the human world to the spiritual world, right? So even when like beings that I can't see with the human eye, if I happen to get up, I will walk like through an entity that I know is an entity, even though they could be there to harm me. They can't touch me because I'm unstoppable. Like I'm sitting on top of the world. Mount Everest ain't got shit on me because I'm on top of the world. I'm the queen of the world, y'all. So it's so amazing that I'm able to decipher stuff, even when I smell my twin flame, French Montana. Yes, he's he's done a lot of wrongful things, but listen, God in the universe could change anyone. So when he made a post about divine timing, y'all, he getting it together because it's divine for us to be together. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, God, I don't want to be with nobody like that. Like, hell no. I would never do no shit like that to nobody. But God showed me, my past life, I wasn't all peaches and cream either. So I'm not here to judge. But the shit he has done, oh no. I had to do the geisha. Oh no. So y'all, everyone that came up against me that knew what it was. Oh, let me talk about 50, right? I'm telling you, y'all, when motherfucker you meet somebody with the same name as artist, this well known, pay attention. They are your karmic or twin ray, twin flames, right? So years ago, after I had my son, I met this guy named 50. His name wasn't 50 Cents, but it was 50, and he was an upcoming artist. And I used to go to studio sessions with him. And one time, I spent the night, a few times I spent the night with him out freaking, oh God, it was like Rockville or some shit. Gaithersburg, Maryland. Somewhere like far like that. I think it's Gaithersburg, Maryland. And he had a townhome and it was empty. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was hardly no lights on in that bitch. So, of course, that was my stolen inheritances. So ironically that French and 50 Cents were beefing. Why were they beefing? Why? Do the math, y'all. When you are high ranking woman, and yes, of course, I don't look like what they would go for. And that's fine. I'm actually glad I don't look like that. Yes, I used to want my body done. Man, I'm a natural beauty. You feel me? I know I'm beautiful, as Scrappy would say. I'm beautiful as fuck. And yes, I had the confidence. Why not? Yes. I don't have no Coke bottle shape, but guess what? Y'all searched all over, couldn't find nobody. You looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater. What? Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. What? So the baddest of the baddest of the baddest, the wealthiest of the wealthiest of the wealthiest, they still ain't gonna match up to what the fuck you got. When he said a needle in a haystack, I'm not needle in a haystack. Yes, I'm in his songs. When celebrities come to DC, they not coming to that city for nothing. It's a top ranking chosen one, or a few top ranking chosen ones in that area that's going to activate the whole ecosystem once they activate it. So they not going to those cities and states for nothing. Them concerts are not held in the nearest town for nothing. That's to cast spells and keep them bound. When Fabulous, Rick Ross, Lil Kim, and Boosie was supposed to have been there, came to fucking Royal Farms not too long ago. I was with fucking fake ass Coke boy Ty. They were doing nothing but casting spells. He told, like, he got on Instagram and was like, yeah, we gonna be in this row. That, you think motherfucker, like, it was an organized crisis actors in the fucking building. And best believe my fucking angels was in there too. So it was a guy, like, he bought weed in there, right? It was a guy near to the left of me. He had his mask on. I kept looking at him for some reason, not in a sexual way. So I'm going somewhere, y'all. So I kept saying, like, he looked so annoyed. I guess I'm thinking that the smoke was bothering him. It was the fact that he knew that the motherfuckers was casting spells on me. Even though he was undercover, he was still mad because it's like, okay, she's not here to harm anybody. So a few rows back, right, somebody tapped Tyrone Haywood, right? Come Ty King, Ty come King, something like that. Come King, some shit like that. It's his Instagram name, some shit like that. And it was a dude that used to be at the weed shop that I've seen, right? What's the name of that fucking shop on H Street across from the B&T Bank, across from the Giant? I can't remember the motherfucker name, but it's some his other niggas named King from Rocky Mount, North Carolina and shit like that. They got other weed, whatever. They some stick up motherfuckers working for the Illuminati that also try to fucking take me out. So y'all, I look back at the dude. It was one of these. He's a feminine motherfucker, a red dude. Ty was fucking him. And other motherfuckers, Boatman was fucking him. Boatman is a soul snatcher. That's brother to King. Fake brother. Fake brother. Like I said, motherfucker weed shops and shit like that. And these shakedowns, best believe they was behind that. I don't give a fuck. Return to sender bitch. You fucking killing innocent kids and shit like that and try to hunt Earth Angels. All bets are off. So anyway, he started smoking behind him. And I'm like, okay, y'all, it didn't dawn on me that that was a motherfucker that I seen. Cause it was just, you just know a feminine, fruity motherfucker when you see him. Yes, listen, own up to your shit. So anyway, by him marrying French, of course, French and him had relations. He was sent in to actually watch me, but he portrayed himself as being my lover. That was not the agreement. Ooh, ooh, y'all heard that? My phone fell. That was not the agreement that they had, but he was supposed to get real close to me, but you know, French had gave him money to give to me, and of course he did shit to spend on his own. You know what I'm saying? To spend on himself and shit like that. And by him getting close to kill me, of killing me, he was gonna get $1 million off of my death. Plus, he secretly married me too. He had insurance policies on me as well. Like I said, he's a hacker. His father worked in the army. Like, these are some fucking cyberweb hackers, seriously, that work for the Sparnati Party. But anyway, they all exposed. So, by me experiencing all that I experienced. I asked for knowledge, going back to what I'm saying. I asked for knowledge, understanding. Ooh, yeah, what we talk. Return to center. I asked for things like that. Money is nothing. I had money. I'd rather get the wisdom and the knowledge and things of that nature. And Kareem also knew that I could see right through his shit, and he wasn't ready to settle down. I can understand it. I'm actually glad that it's taken him over 20, 25 years now to come about, you know, to make things happen. It's been over 20, 25 years. My bitch worth 50 mil. I seen his little Thailand joint across from the park where I live, talking to them Wiccans and shit like that. Listen, this shit is deep. When you have celebrities, high status motherfuckers trying to take you out, they just did something. I seen something where the dude was exposing Beyonce and how she went to the little island to sacrifice kids. Yes, that Wilson volleyball, that bloody volleyball from Castaway. That's what that means. They torturing children while they are alive, and they release some type of anachromy. It's called something anachromy chemical that keep these demons young. So, man, listen. Bees in the beehives, my ass, they are now done. No more honey for them motherfuckers. I'm a freestyle reader. I read the energy around me. I keep it 100, no sugarcoating. I even expose my past life situations. It's videos out there about me way before I even known of this flying monkey bullshit. It's lies out there told on me that's now coming to light that they have lied. Listen, if billions of these spawns could come up and conjure up demons and shit like that to try to blackmail you and sabotage you, just know you a powerful motherfucker. You powerful as shit. Can't nobody tell your story the way that you can. And you do it the way that you know how to do it. I'm speaking to people out there that's listening. This message is going to hit somebody. That message is going to hit that person. They're going to tell a friend and a friend. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I know I'm changing lives. That's one of my jobs, is to talk about it. And trust me, I was afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. That's what Satan wanted to do, keep you bound. When you stop fearing, that's when you get your power back. You're going to see demons in your face. However you want to do. But I will say, when God say peace be still, you will know when it's time for you to be quiet and just watch. God will let you act a fool. He will give you full throttle. And trust me, I had full throttle to fuck these motherfuckers up in the physical realm. I just don't catch them when I see them. And when I do, it's like, you heard a bird laughing. Like, I laugh at them. Like, you all suck ass bitch. You hide your hands and throw rocks. And they know why I'm laughing. But yet they get in their houses bring the community to cast spells, run over top of your head, stomp, stomp. Other people say stomp. Other church say stomp. You hear that shit in the background? The universe laughing at these motherfuckers. But when they see you, they scared as fuck. That's the shit I don't like. You come together to do this shit, but when you see me, you quiet as a mouse. And the last time I seen the bitch after I got into it with her ass, I was waiting outside on my son to show up. She thought I was out there to beat her ass. The bitch would not come out the car. She had her daughter come outside. And her daughter like 20-something years old. I would have mollywopped her ass too. Fucking demon ass Wiccan sister or some shit like that came, pulled up, looked at me and smiled. I mugged the motherfuckers. Like, bitch, line the fuck up. Because I already know your punk ass husband, he's a wimp. I will crush you, him, her, and them, and your motherfucking demon ass babies. Yes. Yes. But it's a whole community of these motherfuckers. Down to even a fake motherfucker that I went to school with. Darius Brown, Dunbar. I used to hang with her. We used to hang together. All these motherfuckers coming up against you to learn you. All because of envy and what the fuck they got. Like, this bitch came into a $200,000 settlement from an old apartment complex. I wonder what apartment complex that was. My great-great-granddad's that was left me his inheritances. You hear the wicked bitch. Yes. Boyer Management. She was the property management of where we at now. We both live in the same building. 32 on the clock. 4017 in my memory. And that she's not fucking property manager no more. Because she knew. She had to get out the way, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Everything that was done to me is done to them. I'ma do ya real bad, real bad. So with that being said, hold on, y'all. 501, yeah. Peace out, y'all.